All right, Shalom. Before I start, and give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham. Rakah Kodash, to honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations. To all elect Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity in the video through the Spirit. Hey, y'all know what it is. You know what happened yesterday. This happened while in the midst of, some brothers was at camp. We had finished up camp here in Detroit. Man, you see, they was letting them off at your boy. And now, you could take this either one or two ways, brothers, right? Either, this is a legit thing that happened. An actual young 20-year-old kid was able to somehow set up next to the Secret Service within 400 feet with his rifle and let off about 8 rounds before being intercepted. Not seen by drones, not questioned by security, not noticed, not heat signature, nothing. Or, you can believe it's a complete inside job, which it could be one or two, right? I'm not necessarily arguing strongly for either side. Ultimately, we know that this is biblical prophecy. The Heavenly Father is having things happen, all right, having the wheels be spun, the wheels of destiny turning in motion to get us closer to the fulfillment of prophecies. One of the main ones being, the MOTB, civil unrest, martial law, World War III, all right, Jacob's trouble. And we're seeing the things, the events that are leading us there. All right, it says images show blood dripping from Donald Trump's face as he ducked for cover at his rally. All right, I'm gonna play some clips too off YouTube. Esau is really tacky now, y'all. Really tacky, really tacky. So now any 20-year-old with a gun can just be a potential a terror. You know what I'm saying? And these pictures, they're just so iconic. That's one thing. These pictures are just so... How is it these pictures are just so fucking perfect? So inspirational, He's been shot standing against oppression and the image of a true American, battle-hardened and scarred for the people's liberty, all that type of shit, right? That American type spirit, which they're trying to invoke to the viewers. This shit right here, crazy, dog. This shit, this nigga, if this is, whether this is a fucking a setup or not, this nigga, he loves playing this character. This nigga bleeding, he threw the fist up. I'm still here. We will not stop. Type of shit.
I got you. Let me get my shoes. I got you. Let me get my shoes. So we're gonna go to the club. If you want to really see something to say, take a look at what happened.
So, apparently it looks like he got grazed in the right ear. Looks like the young lad missed his mark by just maybe 2 inches. Would have blew the right side of his eye socket out straight through his brain. But apparently he was in a rush. This shit's classic. This is what we need more of, and this is what we're going to continue to see more of to get us there, y'all. This is a part of. This shouldn't make you feel scared or uneasy, which I know, you brothers and sisters, right? This is what we're looking forward to. But people in the world, they'll see this and get all fucked up. What's America? We need this to happen. We need this to happen, y'all. We need destabilization to reach our kingdom. Say, y'all know where I'm going. 2 Edges 15. Why did that young man feel the need to do this? And the way that he looks, niggas in the comments, they talking shit and scoffing. The young kid himself, he looks like he would be a Trump supporter. So why would he be shooting at Mr. T-Money? Who's shooting at T-Money? My nigga T-Money. 2 Edges 15 and I'll start at 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and sword in their hands. All right, this is dealing with the coming. Let me just keep reading. 16 actually says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their king nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Right, and the main point out of verse 16, dealing with the sedition. You have people who do not agree with the government, with the establishment. The Edomites that are lowly and don't have as much money, you know, they're mad at the Edomites that are up top and running the show. And so sometimes they'll take up arms and do things like this, try to play whack-a-mole with each other. All right, well, we're going to see this magnified on a higher scale in this country. It's not just going to be one person doing it, but many. The lower end people trying to take out the government officials because they feel that their way of life is being robbed from them. All right, which is going to collapse society along with other things, right? And you'll have people against people. All right, race riots. The heathens, it tells you, was that in Isaiah 13, you know, the heathens that are here that have their passports, they're going to be going home to their countries. Their country's going to be calling them back. You had a while ago, Russia, you know, they called back all of its diplomats because it's about to get to cracking. This is what people do in times of war and insurrection. All right, everybody gets their side of the fence, gets to their team, and they get ready to play. All right, so let's get that word sedition if you didn't know it, actually. And we'll play some clips, some of the news, you know, actually taking a look at the young lad. All right, sedition. It says rebellion, uprising, revolt, factitious commotion in the state, concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority, violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, riot, rebelliousness against authority. This is what we're seeing. Rebelliousness against authority. People are tired of the oppressive American regime. Now, what they don't realize is that the elites is you know, at the top pulling the strings. So they're directing their anger at the people who they perceive to be the leaders of the world and of the country, which is their politicians, presidents, you know, former presidents, vice presidents, governors, mayors, all that stuff, right? Like here in Michigan, they wanted to lay out Gretchen Wilmer, the governor of the state. I believe, you know, you had niggas camped out her spot. They wanted to roll on her. Why? Because they believed that she was leading this state into garbage. Well, you have people with that same mind, and they're going to go for bigger targets, as we see. All right, there's actually 2 clips that I saved that I wanted to let y'all see, other footage angles. So it looks like the people of the crowd saw him first, apparently. And what's his name? Thomas Matthew Crooks or some shit. He a crook, all right. 20-year-old kid, nigga younger than me, letting him off at the former president. You know, ain't that something? But apparently he was up on this white shed or whatever the hell, and everybody was just none the wiser until he started letting him off. How about that?
I just seen his hair go up, they shot him in the head. Anybody over there? Number of shots. I thought that was him. No, that was him. The first 32 shots were him.
seconds or less. This simple but brilliant trick is taking the U.S. by storm. It creates a scratch-free...
This morning, the FBI is naming the suspected shooter as Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20 years old, from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, south of Pittsburgh. The FBI saying this remains an active and ongoing investigation. Overnight, former President Trump arriving in New Jersey, walking down the stairs of his plane, hours after what the FBI is calling an assassination attempt at his campaign rally in Pennsylvania. Look what happened. New video shows the Secret Service reacting to the shooting on top of that white roof. A law enforcement source tells ABC News the shooter is believed to be a lone wolf.
We do not currently have an identified motive, although our investigators are working tirelessly to attempt to identify what that motive was.
Law enforcement sources tell ABC News the shooter fired as many as 8 rounds using an AR-style rifle from a rooftop. This video from above shows what's believed to be the suspected gunman, according to a law enforcement official briefed on the investigation. That rooftop is about 400 feet from the stage. The shooting happening minutes into a rally in Butler County, Pennsylvania, north of Pittsburgh. Trump releasing a statement that reads in part, "It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong, and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. There's no place in America, there's place in our country." That rooftop is about...
You know, here it is. This is supposed to be a whole, you know, presidential candidate detail, Secret Service. And y'all mean to tell me y'all boys didn't have a setup from 500 feet, you know, a clear little, you know, a detail up there? Some guards, some security, nigga? So, there's certain things that's fishy, alright? Nevertheless, we need more of this. This is what's going to happen. Whether set up or not, these things are going to continue to happen. Alright? This is a part of the chain of events that's going to cause this bitch to blow over. To get us from this current state of living where, you know, wake up to your alarm clock, go to work, go out to eat, you know, dates, movies, right? To transfer to the next part, to the next phase, which is unrest, chaos, unsurety, death. We have to get to that next state in this world, and these are some of the actions that are going to get us there. So this is good. We need more of this. We need more of this.
100 feet from the stage. Incredible that such an act can take place in our country. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong, and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin.
So let me get this. Hey, the Heavenly Father is putting it on people's spirits to do things. He's put it on the elite spirits to pull strings, and he's put it on the spirits of individual little fucktards like that guy, Thomas Crooks, to do certain things. It simply is what it is. We all know that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is in control regardless. Daniel 4:17. This matters by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth over it the basest of men. Alright, so the Heavenly Father controls what kingdom is in and what kingdom is out, and the events that occur that cause a kingdom to rise and or a kingdom to fall. And we see the events that are occurring now are aimed at the fall of Babylon. No matter how clever the elites think they are, the Heavenly Father's pulling the strings. Alright, that's the point of this video. You know, the Lord is letting all these things happen. Hey, because we didn't know this shit was coming. 4 days ago, none of us knew that this was going to happen. But who knew? Yahweh knew. The angels knew, right? The spirits of vengeance knew. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And we know ultimately all these things are working towards our benefit to get us to our kingdom. Psalm 75:6-7. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Right. The Heavenly Father controls who comes in and who goes out, who gets assassinated, who survives, Who dies of this, dies of that? Who gets in there? Who comes next? Not Esau Edom, not the elites. They're just the physical pawns that get used. They think they're doing something, they're not doing nothing. Job 12 and 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. All right, and we're seeing that, you know, because all the people in the crowd, you know, they're clamoring, going crazy. Niggas is going crazy. Trump loving Edomites is going crazy. The elite, you know, the people at the top, they're pulling the strings in their mind, their eyes, so they're loving it. You know, we got the people right where we want them. We got them believing what they want to believe. So now, so either, you know, this is really going to cause people to rally behind him, you know, vote harder for him, right? Or believe in his cause harder, since he almost became a martyr. So you know, and then they're retarded cracker minds. It's a scheme to get them to do things. Meanwhile, this is truly the Heavenly Father's scheme to get everybody in the position that He wants them. So that's the bigger picture. That's the real picture. Come back over here. Go to the news section. This is all this. You know, this was popular. Let's see.
Gunfire erupted at a campaign rally for former President Donald Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, Saturday. Trump said a bullet struck him in the ear. Here's how the attack unfolded. President Trump was speaking from a stage located here, with Secret Service snipers in position on the roof of a building behind the stage. The suspected gunman was on the roof of another building less than 450 feet away from where Trump was speaking, with a clear line of sight.
And look what happened to our country.
Moments before the shooting, we can hear nearby spectators saying they see someone with a gun. At the same time, while Trump speaks, the Secret Service snipers can be seen facing the gunman's direction. We see the agent on the roof pick his head up just before shots ring out at 6:15. Secret Service agents rush to pull Trump to the ground. As they rush him from the stage, blood can be seen on the bleachers behind where Trump was speaking. A spectator was killed and 2 more were critically injured at the event. The suspected gunman, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, was shot and killed.
That boy lay there dead as hell. You know, so they popped his melon, it looked like. And they blew that boy top out. This is America. Damn, how that song go? Y'all know y'all mans. Donald, you know. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. This is America, right? You gotta have your thing on you out here. This is good. We need more of this. This is excellent. This is very good news, y'all. That's really about it. Just, you know, getting that news out there. Alright. Give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Ruach the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like the Akim wa Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.